All right, so first up is some tips and tricks around articulation. So, articulation is kind of our bread and butter. Articulation refers to any difficulties in the physical production of speech. So, those little ones that perhaps have sound errors or just the way that they're forming their words isn't quite right. So again, this needs to be personalised to you, but a few little things, if you know a particular sound error that your little one's having difficulty with, you can apply these strategies, see how they go at home, or you can book in an advice clinic session with myself or with another speech pathologist in your area. So one of the things that you can do is once you reach out to a speech pathologist, they may provide you with a list of words with your child's target sound. So let's just say for the purpose of this video, we'll talk about the k sound. So k, letter K or C, it's hard on video, may be errored and they may be producing it as potentially a t sound. So we often see this with cat to tat, car, ta, where they're replacing that k sound and instead doing the t sound. So either online or, like I said, if you've reached out to a speech pathologist, you may have a list of your child's target words. I'd recommend printing 2 copies, and with this, probably laminate them actually, especially given kids and their grubbiness. But with this, you can do a variety of card games. So we can do Go Fish, where you can simply just say the word. So the little one might go car to see if mum or dad's got a car. Or if you want to challenge them a little bit more and that's all becoming a little bit easy and they're able to do it at single word, you can start to challenge them a little bit to go, do you have a car? So we're getting these little chunks and phrases for them to practice, sneaking in their sound, so it's sort of imitating what we normally would do in conversation, except they've got a little bit more structure to it, so it makes it a little bit easier for them. So Go Fish is a really good one. Same with Snap, so each having a deck, dividing them between the two of you, putting them down, snapping. I'm sure everyone knows the rules of Snap. Another one is Memory, so you can either turn it over and simply, again, say the word car, or I got car. Now that's a tricky one because quite often they'll do got and they might say dot because the k and the g are very similar sounds. So you can do I see or I have, or something that they can confidently say as a repetitive phrase. I have car, I have cat, I have candy, and try and get them to do that repetitive phrase if you're at phrase level. Otherwise, simply turn over the card, just say the word. You can also do a posting game where, like, literally everyone has tissue boxes now. So using a tissue box, you can create a monster's face and feed the monster, and the child can say the sound as they're posting it through. So there's a variety of things you can do with those cards. Other things that you can try and do just in conversation, obviously you'll be doing a lot of different activities around the home, whether it's book sharing or even just cooking together. Try and think of words before you go into each activity or even on the fly. Try and think of words that have your child's sound. So if we go to cooking, cook, cake, cookie, can you get that? So really doing a lot of stress and modelling for your little one when you're delivering your speech to them. And every now and again, you can encourage them if you feel like they're up for it. Which one did you want? Did you want the carrot or the cake? Chances are they'll say cake. But yeah, that's a really good way of getting their target words, but in a functional way, so that they're not feeling like they're being tested or anything. They're simply just engaging with mum or dad quite happily. But you've able to, being able to sneak some targets in there. There's also while everyone's still getting their snail mail, catalogues are a really great opportunity for vocabulary and word targets. So if you get your catalogues on the table, you can challenge your little one with a piece of paper to either draw or write or circle, depending on their level, obviously. So you'd have to tailor this depending on how young or old your child is. But looking for their special sound in that catalogue. So let's just say we have the Kmart catalogue and they need to find everything that they have that has a k sound. So you can sit side by side with them and bike. What's that sound at the end? Bike. And this is really good for their sound awareness as well. So depending on where they are at school, they may be already starting to think about the sounds in words from a literacy point of view, which we will do on another video. So this is a really nice one to get them thinking about, I can hear the k sound, but it's not at the start, it's at the end. So it's a really good activity all round. And then you can make a poster or a wish list with all of your k words from the shops. And you might notice that I'm sort of doing this with my throat. So this is cute articulation therapy, and it just gives some clues as to where the sounds are being produced. So we can go k, k, because the sound is produced at the throat by the tongue going towards the back, k, k, or g. I've just got 2 fingers, g, g, for the g sound. So that's another way that I often prompt kids. So if they say to me, oh, look, a tat, I'll go, oh, it is a cat. I can see that cat. And giving them a visual for something that's normally just auditory is really helpful. So I hope this helps. This is your first little articulation booster pack. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know. Either comment below or send me an email. But happy talking.